Hello, salutations, all. Welcome to the newest edition of Joke Off. I'm your host, as always, Jonders, joined by my other host, as always, Emily. Emily, say hi.
Hello.
So close. So close.
Hi. You
Okay,
said
she did it. Wow.
I can take direction.
Who was the comedy queen the last 2 weeks?
Oh, it was you by some random fluke.
Oh, Jonders, the comedy queen, 2 weeks running, and now
I'm coming back for you.
As the YouTube viewers can see, Charlie here to be our guest judge to determine who the comedy queen is this week. After we tell 5 topical monologue jokes, Charlie will weigh in and say who was funnier this particular week. Charlie, how do you feel? Do you feel up to this responsibility?
I'm up for it.
Okay. Hey, Charlie is one of my buddies, and he used to play a character named Chuck because I was really good at giving out names for people on my show. So I named his character Chuck. Do you have any classic Chuck lines that are going through your mind? Do you have any that really stick out to you that you used to do?
There's one I remember that was what I'd fall back on when I forgot what I was going to say. And it is, wait, how does it go?
Okay, so to give the audience, so to let you think
I got it.
a bit longer, and to give the audience some, what is it? Like, what's the word I'm looking for now?
Background.
The thing is that Charlie played Chuck, who was like a homeless like vagrant who lived backstage at the Chris Farley Cabaret, and he would often interrupt my monologues by pushing open the window that was there and giving me life hacks. But the life hacks were always very creepy things that no one should ever do. So Charlie, let's hear one of these life hacks that you would give us.
Do not respect your elders, for they are cowards, and no matter the swiftness with which you pick them up, nor the speed with which you carry them, they will scream for help.
So, and then I would just kind of deadpan, kind of not to the audience, but kind of like to the side, and then I would go, "Thanks, Chuck," and then I would walk over and close the window. That was the bit. What do you think Chuck's up to now that the IO's been closed for, I don't know, 5-6 months now?
I think it's his now.
He owns it, yeah.
Definitely. He's running he's got like a gang of rats who he's the leader of.
A rat lord, yeah.
Yeah, rat lord, not a rat king.
Oh, man. Hey, okay, man. That's great stuff. Who do you want to tell a joke first? You get to pick. Guest picks.
Well, I don't know. It sounds like you won, and since I watched the last one, I know that you should go first.
I should go first? Okay. 2 students from India have discovered an asteroid heading straight for Earth. While the right is still debating whether or not it's real, the left has said, "Please, God, just let it hit us."
Let's all die.
God,
kill us now.
Just, we're done. Just the right.
Take us out of our misery.
Please, for the love of God, just end it all. All right, so that's my first offering.
All right, so
that was a good one.
Should I be taking notes on who? Maybe I do it by round.
I don't know if anybody's done it by round yet, but that's an interesting way of going about it.
I think did Lorena do it by round?
She counted off.
No, she sort of. That was her intention, I think, and then she got distracted.
All right.
By how funny that we were, so that's how she got distracted. We were just too funny. Okay.
She couldn't handle it. All right. Too hilarious. Okay, here's my joke, you guys. Trump announced today that the U.S. will be pulling out nearly 12,000 U.S. troops from Germany, which is weird, as Trump should know with 5 children from 3 different women that pulling out doesn't work.
Hey.
Dick joke.
Yeah, we got pull out joke versus death joke.
Hey.
I couldn't figure out a pull-out joke that I wanted to do, but like, you know how Notre Dame is like Catholic and all that? They pulled out from hosting the first Trump-Biden debate, and I was trying to figure out a way to make it a pull-out joke, but I couldn't figure it out. So congratulations on writing a pull-out joke this week. I couldn't get
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
there.
I'm not going to tell you who won that round, but
Okay, save it for later. Okay.
I mean,
Okay, here's my next joke then.
Oh,
A new study shows that learning a musical instrument won't make your child smarter. That was found out after a scientist spent an afternoon with Kid Rock.
oh, Kid Rock.
Yeah,
I mean, fuck Kid Rock, but
because he's like a child.
well, he's a Kid Rock.
he's a kid and an idiot.
Has anybody made a meme or anything of like The Rock and his Kid Rock? We could do that. That could be ours.
That's fine.
Make it tonight, Jonders. Before anyone listens to this.
It could be like "Don't talk to me or my kid ever again," and it's The Rock and Kid Rock.
Oh. I wonder if they've met.
They should be in a Hollywood movie together.
Yeah.
This time, The Rock's not kidding. Kid Rock.
Don't kid with me, Rock. Anyway.
My name is Kid.
Okay, that can stop.
I want to see how long you can do that. All right.
Before I told you to shut the fuck up.
All right. You know what? First of all, you haven't been the comedy queen in a few weeks, but why don't you tell a joke if you think you're so great?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell a joke. I have a lot of props this week, so get excited. Okay.
We're gonna be more excited.
Hey.
So this is a good time to mention that most people who enjoy the show enjoy through a podcast, which is a audio.
Well,
go ahead with your visual.
Then it's just a little extra spice for the people who watch the video. So wink,
all right,
wink.
Carrot Top, go for
Watch us. They miss out on all my winks and all my props.
What would you call a lesbian Carrot Top?
Like someone with a bright red hair?
I don't know, like Carrot Top, the prop comic that's now like big and strong.
They're not already a lesbian? What? News to me.
Kid Rock is Kid Rock. Carrot Top was like a famous prop comic.
I know exactly who Carrot Top is, but I guess Lady Carrot Top. I don't know.
All right, Lady Carrot Top, go for it.
Lady Carrot Top.
Preference is not in Carrot Top's name.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Okay. Here's my joke, you guys. Okay. Professional baseball returned this week to empty stadiums. The quietness surrounding the games has apparently led to a sharp increase in trash talk amongst the players. And here at Joke Off, we actually have some audio of the insults that have been thrown around. Your mama so ugly, Trump actually wants her to wear a mask. Your mama's so fat, she's within 6 feet of everybody. Your mama's so dumb, she respects you. Anyway, yeah. I was wearing a hat for all those, you guys.
That one, I'm already wearing my baseball hat, though. So do I get extra points for that?
No.
All right.
That was good. You got.
Thank you.
I was transported to a ballpark.
Your mama jokes.
You got 3 punchlines, though. That's unfair.
That's true.
Well, it was a runner.
Oh, you with your fancy. Oh, I have a baseball joke, but I'm not sure if it makes sense. Can I tell a joke and not have it count towards my 5?
I guess Charlie's call.
Charlie.
Yeah, but I'm not going to consider it.
Please don't consider it. Chicago White Sox pitcher Michael Coughlin files for divorce from Riverdale actress Vanessa Morgan. When asked, Morgan said the relationship started when she misunderstood the term sock hop. Because, like, it's the White Sox and sock hop. And Riverdale's like an old-fashioned show, right?
I love it when you explain your jokes, Jonders.
Well, no, for that one, I'm not sure about Riverdale.
Yeah, there are a lot of pieces going on there.
There's a lot. It's a juggling joke. Yeah, you got Riverdale, old-timey language, baseball, multiple famous people who I'm not familiar with.
Yeah,
like, I understand, the people in Riverdale, they're like famous, but are they?
And then White Sox. Nobody cares about the White Sox.
Nobody cares.
Emily was wearing a Cubs hat. Just so
I was wearing a Cubs hat.
Okay, here's my official joke. This week, Kim Kardashian was blocked from seeing her husband, Kanye West, which means finally everybody is trying to keep up with the Kardashians. because like the title of their show. All right.
So she was blocked from seeing him.
Yeah, for a portion of last week, and then we got those photos of her crying in the car.
Oh, geez.
Can I switch it? Can I switch? Can I have that be
Oh,
the joke that
jeez.
didn't count, and could I have the sock out joke count?
So
Judge's call.
I'm piecing it together. It could be good, and I could be missing it. Is the thing.
I don't know. It's the name of her show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But now, finally, everybody does want to be keeping up with the Kardashians because they can't see Kanye West.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think Kanye West was ever really a part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. That was like part of his shtick, is he never wanted to be in the show.
You can both go straight to hell.
I'm so sorry that
All right.
I ruined your joke.
Whatever. Emily, how about you tell a joke?
I'm so sorry. I need more props. I was not prepared, you guys. Little background for everyone listening. I had a acting class via Zoom right before this, and I jumped right onto this and forgot about all these props I made for myself. So I'll be right back. Just one second. Entertain.
Charlie, do you have any more Chuck lines that you like?
Ah,
What's the one about fingers or
fingers are
something?
the arms of the hands,
Fingers in the arms of the hands.
which is true. That's just a fact.
Didn't you have one about pickles or something?
I'm sorry. I'm a
Probably.
terrible
I
podcaster.
probably have them here. I don't know. My
All
drawers.
right, Emily, go ahead with your.
Okay, you ready for this? Okay. Mosquitoes have evolved over generations to be attracted to their food source, humans. And thank God, that makes me feel so much better about my attraction to ice cream. You're so beautiful.
Oh, gross.
Ah,
This is cheap
Is that
ice
Moose
cream from
Knuckle-
Target.
Is that Moose
Marketplace.
Knuckle, Moose
It
Knuckle
is-
tracks?
Moose tracks.
Knuckle tracks?
Knuckle.
It's a thing. It's a dirty
Oh,
joke.
okay.
That was great. Good for you with your ice cream joke.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
happy for you.
Do you think it was worth the prop? I think it needed the prop.
now it's gonna get melty unless you.
Unless I just start eating it with my bare hands.
Teens and tweens are now thought to be the fastest spreader of the coronavirus. Or at least that's what I heard from Jocelyn, who heard from Jaden S., who heard from Blake, who heard from Steven, who heard from Jaden, who told Sarah, who heard from Jaden W. anyways.
I like the one the one letter last names, please.
Yeah.
I like that there's a Jaden W. There's multiple Jadens.
Well, Jaden, who knows? Jaden S. might be Jaden Smith.
Hey.
Related to a Will? I'm not saying.
I mean,
It is a thing that I like doing though. You do like Sarah F, Sarah T, or whatever.
Yeah.
I was Emily H my entire life.
You poor thing.
My life is so hard.
Was there an Emily like B that you hated?
An Emily B?
Or something that you hated?
Well, what I hated was that I was actually one of many Emily H's. Like literally, they would keep me and this girl. No joke. We were both Emily Ann's. I was Emily Ann Hyatt, and she was Emily Ann Hyde. HYDE, and I was HYATT. Caused a lot of confusion. They literally intentionally kept us out of each other's classes to avoid confusion.
Maybe she was your soulmate, and the school system kept you guys apart.
Unlikely, but
All right, I'm just throwing it out there. It's possible.
One
Dude,
time,
who does a joke? What do you?
I have a story for you guys.
Please.
I want a story. Yes.
So it's 8th grade. I am Charlie G. Charlie K was also in the class, but Charlie K I was like a cool, mean bully, and Charlie K was like a lame, fat loser. And this is really, really true because I was like 4 feet tall. So in my head, this is how it was. But so I've been on the B team basketball team all through middle school, but like right on the cusp. And then 8th grade, I finally make it, and all my friends who are on the A team are like, "Oh, you made it, dude! Like, really good job!" Because they like saw my name on the email list, but they sent the email to the wrong Charlie. And then I went into the athletic director, and I was like, "Oh, you messed up," and they're like, "We did mess up, but we already sent the email. We can't take that email back." And so I was never on the team, and all my other cool, mean bully friends were on the A team, and I wasn't.
What was the lesson of that story? What was the lesson of that story?
Well, I don't know.
This is the catalyst that propelled him towards comedy, obviously.
Yeah. Maybe.
Otherwise, you probably would have gone on to continue to be a mean, cool bully. Then you probably would have become a cop, and then you would have become a
Or you could have been on the Chicago Bulls instead of
or the Chicago Bulls.
You could have been on
the bully of the Bulls.
I could be the rare NBA cop.
I don't watch that sitcom.
He's bouncing balls by day and murdering people by night.
He's undercover with the National Basketball Association.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'll watch that for at least 12 episodes. Emily, you got to
sell it to TBS right now.
Ted Turner.
We need Kevin James.
Have I got the show for you, kid? He plays basketball, and then he takes off the jersey, and underneath a cop's uniform the whole time.
They're all arrested.
You're under arrest. He stole the ball from me. You're under arrest.
For grand larceny.
Okay. Is it whose fucking turn is it to tell a joke?
It's
is it mine?
Turn. Yes.
Okay. Here we go. This is another prop one. I hope y'all prepared. Okay. The Republican senator of Arkansas, Tom Cotton, incorrectly called slavery a necessary evil to create our country. However, what is very necessary is this penis I drew on a picture of Tom Cotton's face.
Oh, yeah.
That's like dedication. You had to print out a photo of the man.
I did. I had to put a color cartridge into my roommate's printer. I had to buy one. Went to Target today for this bit. Then I had to find a Sharpie marker. I have multiple, but it took me a minute to find it. And then I realized the penis wasn't enough. So then I added the unibrow, some ear hair.
Yeah,
I took off his front teeth.
Yeah.
Gave him a mustache, as well as a penis going into his mouth.
Eye patch.
Oh, the eye patch is important.
Like he's a cool pirate, or
he's a cool unibrow gay pirate.
Yeah. I don't think that anybody with the last name of Cotton should be allowed to talk about slavery, especially a Republican senator from the South.
Yeah.
Anyway, fuck that guy.
Run for the Senate. Take your wife's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many more jokes do I have?
I think we have one more round of jokes.
We only have one more round of jokes?
Yep.
That was number 4 for Emily.
Oh, so I have one more?
One more. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll do this one. Because of the U.S. change shortage, some Taco Bells are now offering free tacos in exchange for coins, in what some are calling a money for taco scam. I don't know. I'm not going to explain my joke.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah, I'm confused.
That's what the whole business is based around.
Yeah,
Taco Bell, you give them money, they give you tacos. And now they're offering you tacos if you give them change.
Which is just how their business works.
That's just the business. That's just how Taco Bell works.
Okay, I like that. Sure.
I think to sell that joke, you need that attitude.
Yeah.
That was what was missing.
Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson became Greek citizens this week, which means America sucks so much our mom and dad just left.
Jonders, I love that every week you write extra jokes to then immediately read when your first choice doesn't go quite how you want it to go.
You know what, Emily? You're my good friend. Thank you for that.
I like the taco one. I didn't get it immediately.
It could have been worse.
It just needed the attitude. It needed your anger, man.
That's what the whole business is based around. You give them money, they give you tacos.
Exactly.
That's a good thing.
It's a funny joke. It just needed the attitude.
Yeah.
I wasn't confident enough, is what you're saying.
No, it needed the anger.
Yeah. Get mad.
It needed the anger.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie knows. I never yell. Charlie, have you ever heard me yell?
I feel like you're always sort of yelling.
There's no quiet setting on Jonders.
My thing when I was told I wasn't gonna be in the IO pool system thing, they said that I was too story oriented and not emotional enough, which means they just weren't paying attention to me.
Mine was, they said, oh, you just need to start embracing yes and. And I was like, ah.
They just, I wonder how they actually picked those people, because I don't know. I'm not going to get into it right now, but it was ridiculous. And you know what? Also, no, Emily's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like a top 3 funny person all time to go through IO. So we're talking like Farley, Faye, me, Polar. That's what we're saying right here. That's what I'm saying, at least. And they didn't put me in the pool? Look, I don't even care. There were certain people jealous because I had my name all over the place and had my own talk show there, and they were trying to knock me down a peg. Suck on it.
Whoa.
I said
Whoa.
it.
Whoa. Pretty intense. Some pretty intense shit.
Was that too much?
It was whoa. I was like, is this an HBO drama?
Live your truth, Jonders. Have that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Speak honestly.
Emily, you have one last joke.
I got one more joke.
Unless you want to like throw dirt on a dead comedy institution.
I've said what I think I need to say about IO.
$22,000 in funds. So prospective students paid $22,000 to IO, and then IO goes, "We're out of business," and then they don't refund the money. They're just like, "That money's ours now."
Yeah, who gets
That's theft. But I'm not a lawyer, but or a cop or a basketball player. So I just tell jokes.
That's exactly what a lawyer, cop, basketball player would say.
By day, she's a basketball player. By night, a cop. Even later at night, on a stage, comedian.
Can you be in the WNBA, though? Can you be a female cop who plays a male basketball player?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's also she's the man. It's a gotcha. I gotcha.
It's
I gotcha.
Man in reverse.
Wait, let me put on the hat.
It's Joanna Man in reverse.
Hey fellas, I'm a guy just like you. I'm just a 1.5 feet shorter than you all, and I'm definitely not a cop or a woman.
Yeah, and also
coming to TBS after reruns of The Big Bang Theory. Anyway,
I would imagine you'd have a fake mustache.
Oh, definitely. Let me tell you, I have fake mustaches somewhere in my bedroom, but I'm going to tell my joke instead.
All right.
Okay. A group of psychiatrists are arguing that crying is healthy and good for your mental health. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift has also come out with a new album that will definitely make you cry. A total coincidence, said the Illuminati.
That was great.
Hey.
Funny.
Hey.
I have 30 more jokes I could read if you're uncertain right now.
It cracks me up. I literally only write 5 jokes.
I'm a workaholic. All right, Charlie's now doing some math.
I got a little bit lost in the rounds, but I'm gonna pull
sure.
it.
He's been we can't pay for this. We can't afford this, Emily.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The Jeopardy theme song.
All right.
Too expensive.
I've deliberated.
Do you have 40 grand for us to clear that song that Emily was just singing?
Yes. I have so much grand.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. By a final score of 4-1, your winner is Emily H.
Hey!
4-1. Saying 4-1.
I have taken back the crown, baby.
I think it was as I know because I'm an avid listener, it's a presentation thing.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, you're fired from all future Jonders talk shows at IO. You'll never do another Jonders talk show at IO.
You'll never perform at IO ever again if I have anything to say about it.
Do you have a speech or something, Emily, or what are we doing?
I just want to say thank you to Charlie, thank you to Jonders, thank you to me for being hilarious, thank you for my parents for messing me up, for making me hilarious, and I just, this is all a good time and it's all for fun and giggles.
What if I wrote another 5 jokes?
I know you have like 30 jokes.
All right. Thank you so much, Charlie, for being our guest judge, even though you'll never be back because you didn't vote for me. No, you can have me back. Do you have anything?
No, whatever. Charlie's going to leave this show to join me on my TBS sitcom where I play a cop who is undercover as a male basketball player.
I came up with the idea.
And I am stealing it from you, much the way IO Theater stole $20,000.
That's so much.
And you'll never perform
It's
at
all
the IO
brought back
Theater.
together. That's a herald.
This whole podcast is meant for 5 people. So nothing to plug, Charlie?
No, I'm moving to a new apartment soon. If you want me to live at your apartment, let me know. Moving to a new job soon. If you want me to work for you, let me know. Those are my things.
At TV Pro on Twitter for the comedy stylings of mostly me, but also supposedly of Emily Hyatt. But it's been pretty much just me on the Twitter.
I'm working on a thing.
Are you
I'm
doing
working on a video.
Okay.
The one I told you about.
Am I doing a voiceover on that? Am I doing a voiceover?
You are. We'll talk later.
Okay. Also, Jonders FPT for just more of me. And I don't know. I think that's it, right?
Also me at EM_Hyatt on most platforms.
If you're looking for this if you're watching this on YouTube, give us a like, but also subscribe on wherever you get your podcast from. Joke off 5-star review there. It'll help us out or something. Bye, everybody.